My fellow Willy Natters, welcome back to Mario Galaxy. Where we will collect the stars and collect the stars. What is up, Hack Crusade? And Chris and TJ and I don't think they're here right now, but Root Beer, an Xbox guy, I see all there in the chat. I'm just chilling. Of course, we got Vanix. It's almost like I was in VC with you a second ago. Hey, you know what? For the first time ever, I am not late to start the stream. What's up, Scythits? We are collecting purple coins in the Freeze Flame Galaxy. Everybody's favorite pastime. How are y'all doing on this fine Tuesday afternoon / evening on the 5th day of May of the year of our Lord and Savior 2026? Sweet, I'm feeling pretty good myself. It might not sound quite like that in my voice just yet, but we are going to have a good time. I can feel it in my bones. Hello there, Mosk. Or Mask. I gotta remember to pronounce that right. Mask, not Mosque. I don't know. It looks like it is spelled. It looks like it should be pronounced Mosque. Alright, cell phone, you gotta get muted. I can't be having you making noises while I'm streaming. Fortnite? What the Fortnite? What are you talking about? This ain't Fortnite. Although, I suppose there could be Fortnite streams in the future. Don't count it though, because I know once I get back into Fortnite, I'll go on another Fortnite arc, and I'll slack on the content. Well, I don't know actually. I know the last time I was on my Fortnite arc, I did make some content anyway. But Fortnite is not good for me, I can assure you of that. Shh, don't tell Snowy, Vanix, don't tell her. She cannot know that I took her phone. Well, Mask, you might need to get your eyes checked, because this is not Fortnite. I know, they be adding everyone to Fortnite, but last I checked, Mario is not in the hit game Fortnite. Save the world. Oh, you're talking about your name. Oh. Well, I don't know if fancy's the right word. It's just a lot of extra letters for nothing, for no reason. For nothing more than dramatic effect. Was so peak. What do you mean was? It is and always will be peak. Yeah, TJ, you might need to get your eyes checked, big dog, because this is not the flopper. I know they're both red, but Mario has way more personality. And honestly, that's saying a lot. Ah! Ah! What? That has never happened in the history of ever. No, my coins! My coins! Late? No, you're not. I just started. I literally died just so that way you could watch me get all the coins. Aren't I so generous? Guh? Mocking you? I would never do such a thing. What is this? What is this slander? I would never do that. I am the nicest, most chill and down-to-earth, relatable guy you'll ever meet. I have all the best jokes. I'm the best at all games. I make the best content. Like, honestly, Royal Pair could never. You're making me retire. What is this supposed to mean? What is bro saying? I mean, I do want to, well, as I said in the announcement on my server, which everybody here should have seen, I am going to be returning to content pretty soon. Like, and I'm already going to be getting back to streaming. The only reason why what's stopping me now is I'm just trying to figure out what to do with my channel. I know that sounds like a dumb question, like, just keep making the Mario content, but it's like, I don't know if it's that simple. Because, like, Mario has always been my area of, I mean, if we're being serious, not actually expertise, because I definitely do not know what I'm talking about half the time. I'm not making stuff up, but I'm kind of guessing and saying stuff that makes sense in my mind, even if it's not actually true. I just haven't played all the Mario things. I know, crazy. The Marioology major has not played every Mario game in existence. We gotta change that. But more importantly, actually, I want to embrace a more broad and cultured kind of approach to my content. I want to have the personality I have now, of course, be the William that you know and love, but with a much finer palette. Because chat, I have officially become a weeb. I am watching anime. I've started watching JJK. I watched the first 10 episodes today. My thoughts so far, pretty good. I wouldn't call it better than E33 yet, but I can't say for sure until I have watched at least the entire first season. But I like what I see, and I'm gonna keep watching it. I got a whole bunch of animes on my wish list. I got Crunchyroll. Vanix gifted me Crunchyroll. Whew, just in time. Okay, but it's not like God tier media. Yeah. Well, okay, that's good to know. I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking. So far, it's great. Don't get me wrong. But I wouldn't call it like life-changing. But I haven't gotten through all of it yet. Like, I can't give an accurate opinion until I've watched at least all of Season 1. I should finish that in the next couple of days. But I got a bunch of animes on my watch list. Like, I'm gonna be watching stuff like Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, watching JJK right now. I got a few more niche ones on there, like, of course, as the vending machine guy, I gotta watch the vending machine anime. Like, it's only natural. I'm gonna watch stuff like Hack Crusade recommended me a few good ones, or well, good is subjective, but you know what? Let's pull up the list. Actually, I'll tell you everything that's on the list. I got. Oh, ReZero. That one was one I never watched, but I saw a lot of media for it as a child, and so I gotta watch ReZero. I got Dr. Stone on there. Freerin. I hear that one's really good. Hack Crusade recommended to me Konosuba. I have no clue what I'm getting myself into there, but I'll take his word for it. Chainsaw Man. Another one by Hack Crusade, Angel Beats. And they also recommended the Rascal Does Not Dream series. And then a couple I chose myself. Now, don't take this the wrong way. I've heard that this is a Gooner anime, but I am going to give My Dress Up Darling a try. And the last one on my list, besides JJK, is The Helpful Fox Senko-san. So I got 13 on my list so far. I think it's a pretty decent starting selection. You know, get a bit of a mix from recommendations, what's popular, and just what looks interesting. Gotta have variety. Okay, so that might seem a little random hacked, but I've seen media for it before, and I know at least one of my friends likes to use Senko GIFs, or GIFs if you're weird. So I want to give it a try. It looks like it looks like I would enjoy it. No, I added that this morning. I was thinking, wait a second, I forgot about Senko-san. Because I was thinking about that last night too. I just forgot to add it, so it didn't come to mind until I was like, wait a second. What's up, Sleepy Doodles? Well, as long as you don't goon to them, of course. Or if you do, then as long as you keep it to yourself. That's my philosophy. Like, there will not be public gooning sessions on the Willing At World Discord server. But personally, I would not do such a thing. What? Hackers? This is crazy. This is diabolical work. But, you know, they say it ain't gay to kiss the homies goodnight, so I guess this is just a natural step in the right direction. Oh, right is subjective. In a direction. You're gonna watch ReZero, but you gave it up because ReZero is not a Gooner anime. I haven't watched it, but I can assure you that it's not a Gooner anime from what I've heard. It's only a Gooner anime if you make it a Gooner anime. From what I know about it, it's more. I mean, I don't know if I'd say it's like innocent, but it's only a Gooner anime if you make it one. But honestly, that could be said for a lot of animes. Exactly, Hacks gets it. Well, I don't know if I'd say anything. But then again, what do I know? I'm not a seasoned weeb. Yo, what's up, Owen? We're talking about how I have become cultured and am now watching anime. Vanix got me a Crunchyroll subscription for a whole year. I get to enjoy peak media for a whole year. Well, I'm not gonna think about that, Mask. I'm not gonna think about that. I'm just gonna be the Willinette. Okay, I missed 7 coins. Where did I not go? Actually, oh, okay, I know I missed a couple down here. Actually, what did I miss? Oh, here we go. Okay, a couple over here. Okay. On that topic, Owen, I would love to go visit Japan one day. I think it'd be a great vacation. That's one of my tourist spots in my life. Like, I've had dreams about visiting Tokyo before. I think it's pretty neat. Now, I have no clue when that's gonna happen, but one day when I'm wealthy and can afford to take myself and hopefully the wife. You know, Chris, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm just planning to get back into content pretty soon. Vending business is gonna be doing well in the next couple of months. I should be making some pretty good dough, and I'm gonna be a lot happier, which means our content is gonna be a lot more enjoyable. Okay, I think I missed over here. Okay, yeah, I missed over here. No, I'm not married yet, but I will be. I will, because I'm Will. When I say the wife, I say hopefully the wife, I mean hopefully I'll have a wife. Hack Crusade. I am not Phil. I do not indulge in such things. I mean, if they made anime girls real, I probably wouldn't turn one down if they came my way. But alas, they are not real, so I cannot pursue one. What's up, Nikki? How do I pronounce that? I'm just gonna call you Nikki. Am I secretly a family guy with a good paying job? Or family man, close enough. And a wife and 2 kids? Well, almost. 15 kids. Nah, that's the dream though. I think I've said it before, but I want a lot of kids. I am infatuated with the idea of having a very large family. Yes, I will gladly have 15 kids if my wife can support it. Money will not be an issue for me. Maybe I haven't said that. No, I'm crazy. I want a lot of kids. Like, I'm gonna be the one in those family photos with all those little gremlins. Hey, I wasn't down bad, but she is kind of my type. I'm not gonna lie. I will not lie. Compa is my type. In the same way that Neptunia is yours, Hacked, Compa is more my speed. Although I don't know much about her. All I know is that her role is to be she's the medic. That happens to be able to do damage as well. They make Compa's, hey. Honestly, I'm not that concerned about the breasty size. That has never been my main concern. You know, I saw a meme earlier. It was like Sunyan sour cream and cheddar chips. I must stand up against censorship. You know what? You're right. I need boobs in my games. Give Mario and Luigi boobs. This is the only way to fight censorship, guys. Yeah! And honestly, while we're at it, let's give Hack Crusade and Royal Pair boobs as well. Because, I mean, you are in the fight with me, right? Right? Yeah! He gets it! He gets it! I don't know what you're talking about, Vanix. There are no resets or immunities. April Fools, you should become oh, no, I'd rather kill myself than play Roblox. I not even for an April Fool's prank will I play Roblox. I would genuinely rather kill myself. Sunyan ring? Ha, that's funny. Now you might be wondering, gee Willikers building that. What are you doing messing around clicking star bits? And to that I say, I am messing around clicking star bits. No, I served my time in the Roblox community. I will never touch it again. Who's gonna tell Chris that it's May? Basically, yeah. It was the whole like they weren't just ignoring the problem of ditties on the platforms. They were actively encouraging it. They literally called it an opportunity. And the way that they handled it more, like, nevertheless, I cannot support a company like that. They are evil. They only value profit. And don't get me wrong, I understand they are a corporation. Every corporation's main priority is profit. I'm a businessman. I got a profit too. Nothing wrong with that. But it should not come at the cost of children being molested and raped. No, thank you. I will not be supporting Roblox, and I highly encourage anybody here to stop playing Roblox. Please, the only way to take a stand against them is to stop playing it. Stop using the platform. Not just stop buying Robux. No more Roblox. What do I value? In what regard? Like, what are my family values? What are my core values? Because I'm not going to talk about my political values on stream. This is not the place. But I'll tell you some of my more general core values. And because personally, I'm not a fan of kids getting groomed and molested and raped online, you know? Plus, yeah, no, absolutely. Roblox, like, almost any game in Roblox can be found elsewhere, but it'll be better elsewhere. Roblox is the budget version of pretty much every game ever. Hey, no, Mask, Persona 5 is a good game. You know, I need to get back into it. I was actually thinking about that the other day. I was going to get back into it, but my Switch 2 was dead, and I went to bed. I got to get back to Persona 5. I got about halfway through it. Persona 5, great game. I've used Persona 5 music in some of my shorts. I gotta get back to Persona. I mean, while I'm on my anime arc, I might as well. What is it? I mean, you know what they say, great minds do think alike. Except, I think that's more just like one thing in common as opposed to being completely like-minded, because, well, I don't know how great I'd say my mind is. I mean, I may only have the potential to be a millionaire by 25, but, you know, that's just a little thing, not much. I just haven't gone back to it. I literally no reason for me to have not gone back to P5. I've literally just been putting it off for no reason. It's not that I disliked it. Dude, Persona 5 was great. I just haven't gone back to it. I don't know. I need to get back to it. I 100% agree. Well, okay. I mean, I don't know if I would say my ego is super big. Like, yeah, I have an ego, but I've actually been getting better at managing it and being less just, like, prideful and egotistical about everything. Like, I can be a lot more, I have a lot more humility than I did before, I think. I think it's just come with the whole, like, partially YouTube being like, there is grace to being a graceful loser in content. I still have an ego, but I wouldn't call myself an ego maxer. I will absolutely acknowledge when I am bad at something, and well, I guess streaming is one of those things, but I do it anyway because the only way to get good at streaming is to stream. I'm not that bad at streaming. It's just some days are definitely better than others. I can assure you that. All I'm saying is I think that ego regulation has become something I've been better at regulating as I've matured. Because, like, for example, I acknowledge that when I'm in a relationship eventually, you can't let your ego drive your every decision. Like, if you're fighting with your partner, for example, you can't let ego get in the way of what the actual problem is. Otherwise, you two will never get along, and then it'll be a sad breakup, and we don't want that. Now, that doesn't mean being walked all over, unless you're into that, but that's not what I'm talking about. Bruh. But sometimes it's not about arguing. Sometimes it's just about understanding each other and working through the actual problem instead of fighting about it. Fighting is the ego. But understanding is the teamwork. Oh, okay. I can actually highly relate to that, Mask. I was in that mindset for so long, actually. I took an all or nothing approach to life, where it was either I'm the man or I'm a failure in all fronts. That is something I have learned to manage a lot. I've adopted a growth mindset instead, because the truth is, in life, you're not gonna be the best at everything, but even if you want to be, the only way to get to that point is to fail a lot. You're not gonna be perfect square one. I've had to learn that lesson so many times. And honestly, I should be taking that mindset to YouTube as well. Like, I say, oh, I don't know what direction I want to take my channel, but I'll never know unless I actually try something. So, like, maybe I should just make videos that I think are good, and then learn from them. But it is tricky, though, just because Well, actually, what is it? Is it tricky? I mean, at the end of the day, making good videos is at the core what YouTube's all about. I say, well, if I make one good video and it gets a lot of views, and I want to make something else, then, and it doesn't get a lot of views, then I isolate my audience. But then again, if I make a good video and it gets a lot of views, maybe that's the direction I should be going. You're too prideful and emotionless to... Yeah, no, romance definitely requires a... I want to say a decent emotional intelligence. But it more so requires you to be willing to put your pride aside for the greater good. Wait, did you just become a member or something, Hacked? Or you've been a member, haven't you? Wait. Oh, you just became a member. No, there wasn't even a notification in the chat saying you became a member. That's why it didn't appear. Yeah, no, there was no notification in the chat. So Streamlabs didn't pick up on it. That's weird. Wait, Vanix, I'm just checking. You didn't donate anything, did you? Because if you did, I did not get notified. And there was no notification in the chat. So I'm just checking. No, I would never do that, Hacked. I never do that to people who spend their money on me. They're too kind. I believe there's an achievement for doing this without using the bee mushroom. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's possible to do this without using the bee mushroom, though. Oh, no, it definitely is. I just got on top of this tree. Oh, yeah. You just got on top of this tree. No, wait. Okay. Wait, oh, did I save it? Yeah, they got on the top of this tree, and then... Well, don't do what I just did. That's how you get sucked into black holes. I mean, do I want you to donate? I'm not gonna tell you not to. I would appreciate it, but I'm not gonna be like, please, $5 equals reset, guys. For the record, I have no shame in doing that. It's just I don't feel like I need to do that anymore. I got other avenues to make money from. I don't need to worry about money on YouTube. Get membership until you actually started making content. Ah, well, of course. I mean, if Hack said he wasn't gonna get a membership until I make the content, then I guess I have to lock in now. But don't worry, Hack. I'm going to. I have the means to make that happen now. I have the clients. I may not see the sales right away just because it's summertime now and everybody's leaving town. But as soon as August rolls around and everybody's coming back, we're in full swing. We're making like $5,000 a month, at least. I'll still see some sales over the summer, but it'll probably be only a little bit. Like I might make only like a couple hundred a month. We'll see. No, I don't need your money, Vanix. But I would be a fool to turn it down. No investments for me. Oh well. Is this a crying moment? Okay, yeah. I knew this level was possible without the bee mushroom. Willina owned. Bro. Oh, well, there was my speedrun achievement. I'm just happy to be alive. What a great day to be alive, am I right? I am interested to see where my channel will go this summer. I honestly, okay, I will say this, no matter what direction I take my channel, I do just want to start making some good videos. I want to make long forms. I think it would be nice to make content that I'm really proud of. Because, like, I'm proud of a lot of my shorts, but long forms are where the real content's at. And since I don't have to conform to a constant schedule of posting content, I could truly aim on making something quality over quantity. I think that would be great. You know, come to think of it, can't you get this star without triggering the cosmic clone? Bruh! It knew what I was trying to do! Okay, no, yeah, I did this wrong. You know what? Okay, let's try this again. I killed myself. I'm not worried about it, Owen. YouTube's just not doing its job today. Hello there, Ultimate Iron. Welcome to Fortnite. Bro! Bro! How am I... Check Discord. Oh, you gave me a DM? What did you say? I'm checking the DMs. Yeah, bro. Let's do it right now.
Ah, see, there we go. That took a while.
Yo, what's up, guest star Hack Crusade?
I figured it was a while since I was watching the stream. I'm like, you know what? Been a little bit since we've called on stream.
It has been a little bit. You know, I've actually thought about it recently. Like, what happened to the days when we just call each other on stream? Like real YouTubers.
I think it's funny. I think it's fun. I think it's good.
What's up, Hacked? How are you doing on this lovely 5th day of May in the year of our Lord and Savior 2026?
I'm doing stuff. I'm applying for jobs. I'm getting ideas for shorts. I haven't written any shorts, so I am getting ideas.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're getting back to it for now. This is the newest wave of Hack Crusade content until he inevitably stops posting again for 3 months.
Is that gonna be the same case for WillyNet?
Hopefully not.
We must see.
I don't want it to. I never wanted it to, but I think I can rest easy enough.
You know, I think if you're posting and getting on my ass, that's gonna help too, because I already have Pear on my ass, and I want this. I want this. You need to get back into content as well. We can have a little bit of a friendly competition. You know.
Indeed.
Like maybe first to 100K isn't very close, but you know, maybe first to 1 million. You never know. First to 500K might be more fair.
Well, I mean, I see there's always that chance, just because, like, you remember how I took off in 2023? That could, I'm not writing that wave saying it's going to, but it could happen. Because, like, your growth has always been more slow but consistent. Mine was much more sporadic. So if I had another sporadic wave and actually kept the momentum, then but maybe I could still beat you to 100K. Like I said,
I do want to say, you're planning on doing long forms. That kind of stuff is a lot less common with long forms. So
that's true.
I do want to point that out.
That is true. That is a key difference. I was talking about sporadic growth with shorts. I don't know. I feel like I was talking to Pear about this. I think the algorithm has changed. Where
it is very much. It's changed a lot. Yeah.
It's not that shorts can't do well, but I think long forms actually have more potential to do well than shorts in the Big 26.
I have no idea. I have seen a lot of shorts creators stop doing what they're doing, but there's still a bunch that are still having a lot of success. So I do think, like, out with the old and with the new, you know, like, so, like, just because what someone was doing stopped working doesn't mean that the entirety of the system is broken, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, I want to stop making excuses as well, like, because I know that YouTube can do well, even if, I know that YouTube can make good money as well, and this isn't about like, oh, I need to do YouTube for money, because I don't need to anymore, but it would still be nice to have another source of income. We can never complain about another source of income.
Yeah.
It's like, and knowing what Pear makes, there is some good money to be made off the content. You just gotta make good content and hope that the YouTube gods give you that privilege.
So here's the question: What are you going to start off with? I know you don't know, but like, you better find out. You can't start if you don't have it.
That's the big question, man. It's.
I don't want you to be like 2 months and be like, oh, I still haven't figured it out.
I don't want to be like that either, man. That's the tricky thing. It's like, but I think that question will be answered as I continue to experience more media. That's what part of what's inspired me to go on my anime arc and watch stuff like JJK and make my.
I just want to say, if you're trying to make an anime channel or even cover anime, yeah, there's titans who've watched hundreds of anime, and you're just not close to that.
Well, no, I'm not gonna be doing an anime channel.
I'm just saying, like, you'd be years away from having the expertise to cover an anime channel.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing an anime channel, but just having knowledge on stuff. It gives me a well, maybe not so much for JJK specifically, because I'm sure all their music is copyrighted, but like.
Oh no, almost all anime music is copyrighted. Don't even think about using anime stuff in your shorts. It's.
Well, when it comes to like games I might play, like Expedition 33, for example. I got a whole new palette of music I could potentially use from E33. And a lot of it is stuff I listen to all the time. The E33 soundtrack was absolute cinema.
It was a good game. It was a good game.
I recommend it to everybody. And it's so funny, because it's a game I would have never considered playing myself. But
yeah, I'll be honest. If it wasn't like, if people didn't say it was good as it was, I would have never picked it up, because I'm gonna be honest. Like, the visual style, like, I don't think it's ugly, but, like, I don't think there's anything, like, inherently also appealing about it. It's very basic.
Well, I don't know if I'd say basic is the right word. I think that once you've played it, you can appreciate its visual style, but the trailers alone might not do it as much justice.
I mean, you say that, but at the end of the day, it is like, this is like stock Unreal Engine. That's just what Unreal Engine looks like.
That's what I was thinking. Like, because I, as someone who's looked into Unreal Engine before and has a bit of an idea of what's in there, And even looking at like, to a degree of like Fortnite and Chained Together, it kind of E33 looks kind of like Chained Together, visually speaking.
Yeah, like it's still a good game. It has an identifiable style, but I'm not gonna say like this style is the reason why it did well. The music is though. The music is awesome.
Well, no, I think it did well because it's a game that you could clearly tell the developers loved working on. It was a passion project, and that's what games should be. That's what all types of media should be. Whether it's a YouTube channel, or like a game, or a movie, they should be passion projects. That's how you know that the developers are putting their heart and soul into it.
I'm passionate about Neras. Where can I find them?
They exist in the realm called the Hack Crew Mind.
I don't want to go there. That place is disgusting.
Is it?
I don't know.
Is it? I mean...
Is it?
You don't seem like the kind of guy that would have a disgusting mind. I'm gonna be real.
I don't know. that was more of a joke, but
Is there something you've been holding back on us, Hatch? Like, something you want to share with the audience?
No. What? Not allowed to make jokes anymore. Fun police here. Oh, well, you just fell out.
Time to kill myself. Bro, you can tell I'm rusty at this game. This is not like me.
This is bad. Really not. This is Mario Galaxy.
This is my specialty. I literally beat Kaizo Mario Galaxy, and here I am failing on the purple points mission.
You're supposed to be a Mario channel. Right now, you're just
I'm just a channel.
Channel.
I'm a channel that does channel things, like making shorts and videos and streams.
Okay. How about you try right now to brainstorm something you want to do? Like, it's don't think about like you're locking yourself in, but you need something to start with.
Well, I know what I want the channel focus to be. I want it to be focused around my personality. But
That is meaningless. We need content. You can't make a video called today we are talking about the color blue.
I get that. That's the tricky part. I don't know what to cover. In an ideal world, I'd like to be able to cover a variety of things I'm interested in. Thinking like Pear, but I'm not Pear. I'm really mad.
Okay, so for Pear's long forms, 90% of them are Minecraft, and then he has a few other ones like GD and Pokemon.
Yes.
Like from his shorts, everywhere on his shorts. But for his long form content, he is relatively in a niche.
Well, I think that's just what he likes. He likes Minecraft. That is what Pear is into. This is the Pear way.
The craft.
Like, I don't think I could be a Minecraft YouTuber. I like Minecraft, but I just don't think it's something I would do for content.
Oh yeah, no, I think Minecraft is incredibly competitive. I don't think so.
Well, not just that, but I feel like I couldn't express myself fully if I was a Minecraft YouTuber alone. I think that's just it. I like the idea of expressing myself in a variety of ways. Expressing the kind of things I'm into. Like, that's where I like the broader approach, like what Pear had before. That's where it's tricky. Like, Mario is my home niche, but I don't want to just be a Mario YouTuber.
See, it sucks for that because you didn't really play. I'm gonna be honest, you didn't really play a lot of games.
No, I'm changing
I don't know what
that. I'm changing that. And I'm not just doing it because like, oh, YouTube, I need to be a big YouTuber. I'm actually doing it because Expedition 33 made me realize that I want to enjoy more things. I want to have a broader palette. I think I'd be happier in life if I had a broader palette. Because also, that means I could relate to people more. I would be a more interesting person.
Alright, Wilnat, we're gonna have you play the entirety of the Neptunia series. That'll broaden your horizons.
Chat, is this man crazy? Okay, I mean, I'm not even opposed to playing Neptunia in all seriousness, but that is definitely a Hat Crusade thing.
Okay, I like the games. I like the characters, the music. The gameplay's not very good. I like the story, but the gameplay is not there. The gameplay is they are very simple and like unfortunately in a bad way.
Yeah, I don't know if I mean gameplay. I know I talk about how atmosphere is what I lean towards most in a game, but
It does not have atmosphere either.
Yeah, I don't know. I could give it maybe one day I could give it a try, but that is definitely a Hat Crusade thing. That is a Hat Crew culture.
I see game with cute character on it. I press buy. It's quite simple as that. I mean, honestly, it hasn't led me astray.
You are a simple man with simple desires.
I think people who make ugly characters make bad games. It's literally that easy.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there. I am all for like for the cute and like conventionally attractive characters, and I don't mean that.
Amori? Oh no! Oh yeah, chat saying Amori. I actually like Amori. I haven't finished it. I'm like a bit into it. I think.
Is Amori? Is it good or is it like just?
Okay, so gameplay wise, it's like I was gonna say Earthbound, but you haven't played that either. But it's visually cute. It's very simple. You could say it's comparable to something like Undertale, but like different battle system. Bit more darker, serious story. Still has its funny moments. It's obviously very cute.
I mean, I'm all for a darker story. Maybe I should give it a try. I like a good story. It doesn't matter if it's like super dark and grim or if it's more upbeat and like happy. I like a good story. That's a part of why I liked Expedition 33 so much.
Yeah, but it's nice. It's nice. I haven't finished it. It's probably gonna be next to my list because, so I know like right now you're doing achievements. I've also been grinding achievements. I've done like 5 different Wii games. Right now I've been working on all the Pokemon games on the Wii. So I did Pokemon Rumble. I did the Japanese Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. I did Poke Park, and probably the next one I'll do is Poke Park 2, but I'll probably finish Amori in the meantime between that.
Well, I will. Okay, so you say I'm doing the achievements, and I am, but I'm not like hardcore seeking them out. I might go after some of the achievements in this game to kill my time if I have nothing else to do, but it's not like, oh, if I don't get all the Mario Galaxy achievements, I'm gonna kill myself.
I didn't think I was gonna be like that, but I actually kind of liked getting the achievements. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, I mean, I'm all for a good achievement hunt. I am an achievement hunter at heart. I guess it just depends.
I even considered. I kind of want to cover. I want to make a video covering like getting all the achievements in like Smash Brawl, because that was actually a hard one. That one takes like about 200 hours to get all the achievements in, and some of them were really hard. That was a fun one though.
Yeah.
I streamed the entirety of getting the Galaxy achievements. I might make that into a video as well.
You should. That would be a good video. I think that'd be a good video. I would enjoy that video.
But my goal right now is I want to get ahead on shorts, and then when I'm ahead on shorts, then I can work on the long form. But I need to get ahead first.
Yeah, I think right now, honestly, I think the most productive thing I can do right now, besides actually starting the channel, I have to figure out what I want to do with that, but I think the most productive thing I can do right now is actually just indulging in culture of things, like watching anime.
Well, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to disagree. The first thing you should do is make a piece of content.
Just like any video whatsoever?
You need to make something. You will never make progress if you don't start. You might say, I need to indulge in content to become more cultured. If that is all you do, you'll never get there. And like, that's the fun part. You reward play. I mean, work with play. You don't play. You don't start with play, because then you'll never work. So you should sit down after the stream. If you want to do it in a call or something, it's fine. And you need to figure out where you're going.
I'd be down to do that because understand Hack. I really do want to do that. I'm not putting it off.
I want you there. I want you there. When I'm up there, I guess I'll never be alone because Pear's already up there. But I want more. I want to lift those up around me as well. So
yeah, I just want you to know, Hacked. I genuinely want that. I'm not saying like, oh, I gotta do this, and that first to put it off. I want that.
I know it just that's the fun part. Is like you should work first, and then you're like, okay, I put out a short today. I can watch anime for the rest of the day. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
Let's see for like a few hours into a short, you're like, okay, short done. And then you have like the rest of the day to play games and watch anime. That's a successful day.
I agree.
Like,
I like the idea. I just gotta figure out what I want to do, man.
Like right now, you don't have a traditional job, so every day you should have one goal to get something accomplished. Like obviously, you can't make a full video in one day. You can make a short in one day.
Yes,
but not necessarily a full video, right?
Right
but,
now, I will say this. Ideally, once I'm making the content, that daily output would be like, what's one successful thing I can do today? Either get a few hours in on a long form, or if I'm trying to balance shorts and videos, make a short. Or my weekends, at least for now, since I have to wait on the client to get the all the sales and whatnot. I'm gonna be door dashing on the weekends when it's busy anyway. Although during the summer, I'll probably only go for like 150 in a day, which sounds like a lot, but that's usually about 8 hours of work.
8 hours is actually a full day, so that is a lot.
Yeah, well, still, it's just on the weekends, so just your Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that's it. So Monday through Thursday will be entirely dedicated to content, or other things. To living my life, and building the things that need to be built.
Yeah, and then ideally, once you get things going well enough, I would definitely... Obviously, the first things you need to do is get editors. A long-form editor is going to be ridiculously expensive, so I'd probably get a shorts editor first.
Yes, that's what I would do. Because I would view shorts as more of the busy work. Because like I said, I want to focus mainly on the long forms now. But I know I still need to make shorts.
Yeah, shorts are an incredible way to get yourself out there, get more attention to you, because long forms are just, unfortunately, it's harder to get like that click if they have no idea who like bro is. Like, who is bro? Who are you?
Well, I mean, unless the thumbnail and title are good enough. That gets the click. Oh, wait.
Well, like, yes, but like, you know, there's like more to it, right? Like I know earlier you were saying like one of the channels going to be like something like Jacksepticeye.
Well,
his kind of channel would not work.
That was
like,
an example, like a broad
I know,
example.
I'm just using it for my discussion.
Okay.
Like a channel like that could never be born in the modern era, but he gets clicks because people know who he is, right? Like,
yes. Sorry, chat. I know I'm ignoring y'all. I'm having an important discussion with Galaxy. Don't kill yourselves. I'll be back soon.
Yeah, this is good. This is good motivation. You can learn from this, maybe.
We can all be content creators together.
True. Honestly, there's nothing stopping y'all.
Okay, actually, Hacked. Okay, here's a bit of a side topic, but I and some of the Game Night gang are planning to start our own content group in the future. So people like Vanix and Pengi, and I think Formosphere are all planning to get into content as well. Vanix already has his niche figured out. He wants to be a Pokemon YouTuber. I don't know what...
Okay, that's great. I think Pokemon's awesome.
I don't know what Formosphere or Pengi are doing yet, but we are planning to form the Game Night Gang content group at some point in the future.
Okay.
So the idea hopefully will be that since I'm the most experienced YouTuber here, that I'll get big first and I can sort of promote it and we'll start the content group. Now, ideally they're also growing alongside me, but I can't say what's going to happen before then.
Right, yeah, you never know.
The idea, though, is that I'll be the ambassador for the group. And this will be different from Game Night Gang as a server. Game Night Gang as a server is just a community of people that largely formed originally from my community, but the content group, it will be actual YouTubers making real content. So it'll be better. The better Game Night Gang.
Okay, I mean that's fun. I know you've always like looked at like Rumble Pack and you're like, I want to do something like that one day.
Yes, I mean I think it's important for networking and whatnot to have just a content group of your own. It makes you look more professional, and especially if everybody in the group are all like good, enjoyable YouTubers. Like it just makes the content better. Because think about the connections that the audience made that they wouldn't have made before, like connecting Royal Pair to C-Dot or Rundun or Johnny Razor. Now I know that Shorts Wars was also the big player for that, but
Wars. Man, I'd love to be able to do some ARG styled content. That'd be so fun.
I think it would be neat too. Too bad we missed out, Hacks. Too bad.
No, it's never too late. You can always make your own. I just need to get to a size where people would care about it and actually look into it. Because I'm gonna be honest, I've put Easter eggs in my shorts that at least no one in the comments have pointed out. So I know obviously if I did an ARG, I think people would miss some stuff.
Yeah. No, I mean I was joking, anyways.
And you guys say no? No, they never asked us. We were too small. I mean, I was less than 10K during Shorts Wars time, and I don't know how big Willnet was at the time either, but
it's like 30K, I think.
I think it was a bit bigger because that was like he had some of the decent success back then.
I always tell people that I almost have a chance to be in Shorts Wars. I almost. Yeah. It's so I'm not upset about it anymore, but it's like I almost got to be in Shorts Wars.
Alright, next is saying you're gonna be looking for Easter eggs now. Thanks, Zach. Okay. For reference, you'll need to look on the shorts made by me. You should be able to tell because my editing style is different than the editors. But if you don't know, you can check the description. If it's made by an editor, it'll say it's made by an editor in the description. If it's made by me, it'll say nothing. So obviously, it's a bit harder to sneak an Easter egg if I'm not the one editing. But on those, every now and then, I put little secrets in.
You know, that's what I've been thinking about too. I know I was telling you about it the other day. So I didn't say it in the announcement when I announced the live channel, but I'm going to be editing my own stuff again, at least for now. And I ideally would want to edit my own videos. Now, I know at some point I'm going to need an editor anyway, but at least for now, I think I'd like to edit my own stuff because it means I can put more of my personality into it. I can do those little Easter egg type things you're talking about.
Well, I think that's in a long form where like it's just in the production pipeline longer. Like even if it's being edited by an editor, if you have like an Easter egg in mind, it's easier to swap that in. Well, like shorts, you kind of have like a high turnover rate, so it's like if you're like, hey, I need this Easter egg added in like 30 minutes, you know, like you're just kind of delaying the short when you need like several out a week.
Yeah, well, what I mean is, it's easier to truly show yourself. You show your personality through your editing language, the way you present things. That is you. That's your personality.
I do like how I edit. I know the editors are often better at editing, but it's like it is different. It is different.
Well, it depends entirely on who you work with. Finding an editor that's both good and that looks like an actual creator and not just soulless corporate slop is tricky. At least in my experience, it is.
Yes, no, unfortunately, I went on an editing server once, and it is hell. It is mostly people trying to like sort of make bucks from like other countries. It's like, sorry, man, I'm looking for someone who's kind of familiar with the media we're covering, not someone that just like, I edit good for $80.
Yeah, no,
it's like
half the time they say they're good at editing, but they're worse at editing than even myself. And it's like,
yeah, if you're worse than me, it's just yeah.
It's like, who are you trying to convince to edit for? Like, you're just trying to be a low tier slop editor to make the quick easy bucks. You don't actually care about making content. I mean, you can't blame them. If you're an editor, well, I'm not saying no editor cares about the content itself, but if you're solely becoming an editor just to get paid, you probably don't care about actually making good content. You just whatever gets you paid, right? Whatever gets you paid.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just so unfortunate because I always use Fishy as my gold standard example. I can't believe I found him first. Everybody else just sucks compared to him. Now, there's a few guys that were pretty decent, but I have yet to find somebody who is genuinely better than Fishy. There's so many people.
I think the case of Fishy is Fishy didn't know his value. You were like one of the first guys he like kind of seriously locked in for. Like he edited before you, but clearly you were one of the early. Oh, I saw that.
What was that?
I wonder what it's like because there's a delay. But yeah.
Dude, he just committed suicide and made Mario go with him.
If you played Smash, I would have a thing to say, but you don't. You should get into Smash. I assure you.
Maybe I should. I keep saying I'm just bad at Smash, but maybe I should play.
You're only bad when you, dude. I was so bad back in the Wii days when I was a little kid. But while you're on the level, you gotta go to the train. It's an achievement, and
of course. Yeah, guys, did you know
But
there's a train hidden away in this galaxy? OMG, this is so crazy. I'm pretty sure it's over here, right?
no, it's later in the level.
Oh. Oh, hello, little mushroom. Anyway, you were saying, Hacked?
What was I saying before? Yeah, I just said.
Editors? Oh, Smash Bros?
Yeah, but that was just a little tangent. That was a little tangent. Yeah.
No, you're right, you're right. And I acknowledge, too, that if you put enough time into anything, bruh, you can get good enough, or you can get pretty decent at the thing you're practicing. You can be good at anything with enough time.
Yeah, and like, obviously some people are going to be naturally more gifted. Like, that is humanity. Like, everybody's brains are wired differently. Like, some people may pick up on something faster, and don't feel bad just because that's not you.
No, you know what I've learned is that innate talent only gets you so far. Someone who has spent years dedicated to their craft is always going to be better than someone who has innate talent. Innate talent
I wish that was true. I wish that was true, but no, talent is incredibly valuable. For example, in Smash Melee, like, we have the gods who are like, they have tens of thousands of hours in the game, but as they age and decay, every now and then some young people with obviously like maybe hundreds, maybe a few thousand in the game come in and beat them.
Oh, well, that's because they're, well, I think being younger is actually an advantage because you have faster reflexes for one. But also,
yeah, so
what you're describing is an innate ability versus just an innate, well, it is innate talent, but what I...
Well, that's talent, yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, what you're
describing,
though, is specifically the fact that some people inherently have faster reaction times. Their brains literally process faster. Like, that is talent, but that's the kind of talent where... OMG, the train! OMG.
I think you have to go in first person. There you go, you got it.
What I mean, though, is, like, you might be born with, better at something because it's something your brain picks up on faster, but it doesn't mean that somebody else can't get that skill. Think of it like you and I on games Hacked. I always use you as an example as my competitive example, because you are innately good at games. I mean, I think it's partially because you have so many years of playing a lot of games, so that does you a lot of favors. But you're the example I go to for comparing my own ability at games to you. You're innately better, but I have, I think, more drive. And so when I commit myself to something, I really commit myself to something, and I end up getting better. Think of, like, I have a higher score than you in Mario Kart, for example, because
yeah, and you took you a bit to get there, but you eventually, like, when we played Mario Kart World, like, I was obviously dominant at the beginning, but now you have 400 hours, and you take like, on average, at least over half the games. Like, we're not gonna say like Will Net dominates. That is not true. I'm not letting that be said. Well, he probably takes over half the games.
I dominate against everybody else. You
do dominate against everybody else.
You still give me a run for my money, but everybody else I dominate against. But that's because you were my drive, Hacked. I was like, I need to be better at Hacked, otherwise I'm bad at games.
Yeah.
I remember it when during the Mario Kart World Tournament, you were just so much better than everybody else. Well, I mean, except of course until you threw the.
Okay, I got Mario Karting, but like the end of it was all on purpose. Like the later half was, but I was dominating in the beginning.
Well, like,
I got unlucky that like first few races. I'm like, okay, let's change our plan.
What I'm referring to though is like, remember when we were practicing before the tournament, like the day of, and you were.
Oh yeah, no, I was dominating the practice session. It was great. I felt good.
That's what I'm talking about. You innately were just that much better, and even I couldn't keep up. And I was like, bro, I'm good at Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Hax, you and I race in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe all the time. How are you beating me so badly? I think you were able to pick up on the layouts of the environments faster, which gave you an advantage.
You know why that is? It's because I play mirror mode. See, that's the thing about mirror mode. Mirror mode requires you. So normally Mario Kart just about memorizing the layouts, but if you play mirror mode, all your memorization goes out the window, and you have to play by ear instead.
Oh, actually, that makes a lot of sense.
So if someone that can play by the level, like obviously at the end of the day, if you know the levels by heart, you'll technically have an advantage, because like that's how you'll be able to know like the shroomless skips and all that stuff. But at the beginning of the day, somebody who can they're sort of like I wish there was like a random course option in Mario Kart, because like then that'd be more of a skill. But you get what I mean. I think I made my point clear.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You play mirror mode, so you naturally have better sight readability when it comes to learning the course layouts.
Yeah. Go purely off of like muscle memory for everything.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, I think up to that point, I was more so learning the mechanics of Mario Kart. Like when you and I would race, and
learning the mechanics is half the battle. Like a lot of noobs when they play, they don't drift. Drifting is incredibly important, obviously. And then after like you kind of master that, it's about like taking like good lines.
There we go. Just trying to remember how to do the robot skip, but I figured it out. I didn't do it perfectly, but who cares?
You're doing fine.
At the end of the day, we're all just having a bit of fun here.
It's interesting that they intended you to go here because there's a 1-up. We will not start a podcast, LMAO.
I mean, that's one of the things that we as the Game Night Gang content group would do on the group channel. We'd have like podcast-like content. Like 3 idiots laughing at Discord memes. Have you ever seen those videos, Hacks?
I don't watch stuff like that. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean,
I am 24 years old to watch stuff like that.
Well, no, don't discredit it. There's actually some hilarious stuff in there. It's like a bunch of adults on Discord in like group calls just laughing at stupid stuff, like little stupid memes and all that. Don't discredit it, Hack. It's actually pretty funny.
Well, I'm discrediting it.
Man, discrediting it before you even know what it's about. This truly is the Hack Crew way.
Yeah, no idea if I would do a podcast. I could be a guest on a podcast. I don't know if I would be in a podcast though.
I mean, to an extent,
regularly.
That's kind of what you and I are doing right now.
Well, I mean, I like talking. I don't know if I'd want to schedule something like on a weekly basis.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know what the actual group channel content's gonna look like. First, we all have to establish our channels to begin with. Like, I think it's gonna be good for you and I to have that conversation after the stream about actually making content. Because, like I said,
I think that's good. I need your passion to come out. I need to lock in.
I need my passion to come out too.
And then, like, you know, collaboration maybe once you get going. Like I said, I'm not gonna collab with you until you're doing something. Like, so come on, get with it.
Get with the program.
You gotta get going.
Of course, yeah. I'm ready. I think I actually don't feel guilty not door dashing anymore because I don't need to. I'll reserve it for the weekends because I don't need to be making that potentially $6 grand a month because that's not even sustainable for me. That requires me to work 15 hours a day every day. I'm not trying to do that. That's too much. That's too many hours to work.
DoorDash is, I do think, like, it's nice as a supplement, but as your main source, it's essentially like slave labor.
I mean, a little better than that, but it just gets tiresome after a while. I don't want to
slave labor
for the rest of my life, man.
No, because when you're doing DoorDash, you're working for other people. You need to be your own boss. You need to work for yourself.
Yes, and also, DoorDash is not always fair. Like, they'll give me strikes for things that are completely out of my control. And then, anytime I try to appeal them, they're always like, rejected. Wait, fuck you. But more importantly, also, just the fact that it takes so much time out of my day. I literally don't get I can't be a human being. So, no, you're right, Hack. It is slave labor.
Slave labor.
I'm a human being, not a machine.
If you have enough star bits, don't forget to feed the Luma. Even if you're not going to do the Luma star this run.
Yeah, I might as well feed it at least. Get it out of the way now. Get the
I
hard
forgot
stuff.
what you need.
You see,
but
feeding the Luma is like getting the bad content out of the way. So that way you can make the good content later.
Does he want 50? How much does he want?
I think it's 50.
Well, you missed one.
Yep, 50. Hold on. Is that right?
Okay, don't miss them when you shoot them. Yeah, so I usually try to feed the Lumas on the first time, because like you're usually grabbing the star bits the most on your first run, anyways. You're usually rushing through it on the second run.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, feed the Luma, and then you can just kind of get on with it. But since he's fed, you don't have to. You can kind of rush him the second time.
Yeah. I mean, I just play the game kind of on autopilot. You know, at least when I'm talking to people. I will say this, I am definitely rusty at this game because it has been like 2 years since I actually did a run through this. But I do play worse when my focus is also on talking to people, whether it be the chat or somebody on the stream. It's just
okay. People be a lot less focused on your gameplay when that's not the only thing going on. So you are talking, so it's fine.
Yeah, no, I am streaming correctly. You're supposed to talk to your audience. I mean, the way I do it may or may not be quote-unquote correct, depends on who you ask. But, like, it's better to talk to your audience than to ignore them and play the game good. That's what I say. Unless you're having a lock-in moments, like where you actually need a lock-in.
Okay, locking is different, yeah, but I see way too many people where they're just like, they're like silent. And, you know, they might be like, hello. Or,
OMG,
yeah,
guys.
I think so too. Like, they'll say like little things every now and then, but like, it's like, bro.
I got the star in Mario Galaxy. OMG. Like and subscribe right now. OMG.
Unironically, whenever I get like little streamers in my feed, I click them and I kind of like mentally critique them, and that's definitely the biggest one.
Bro,
like,
I'm the same way. I do that for all content, not just streams, but especially when if I get recommended a stream from a small streamer, and I see him silent, I'm like, what do you? I could watch a long play of this game if I wanted silent content. You don't play a game on stream for the game.
Yeah, you're playing for the person, because like realistically, if I wanted to watch Mario Galaxy, like let's open up Twitch. Let's see how many people play Mario Galaxy.
Should be a decent sum.
Super Mario Galaxy. Let's see. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 guys playing Mario Galaxy.
How much you want to bet?
If you were on Twitch, you would be the 4th best, even though you only have 4 viewers right now.
Yeah, well, that's just because I don't stream consistently enough to get a lot of people watching. See, like,
yeah, but
with YouTube,
most of them are 1 viewer. See, that's the thing about Twitch. Most of them are 1 viewer people, because not just Twitch.
Yeah, no Twitch. I know Vanex was saying, "Oh, do I stream on Twitch and YouTube? Or should I do Twitch? Should I do YouTube?" I always say YouTube first, so that you can get an audience, and then.
Yeah, Twitch is fine if you have an audience already, but like I'm saying, like 1 viewer is just like you are trapped there. You will never escape 1 viewer unless you can bring people from outside.
Exactly, because YouTube or Twitch doesn't have an algorithm like YouTube does.
Yeah.
Like, honestly,
okay, that's the. Hold on. Say what you're saying.
If you're trying to grow streaming, short streams are the way to grow. Long streams.
I think if you're trying to grow streaming, you misunderstand streaming.
Kind of
At this point, you need to make content. Streams cannot be how you grow. Streams are great ways to interact with your audience. Streams are ways to build a connection, but streams are not a way to grow.
I think there is some degree of growth ability to streams. I wouldn't completely shut it out.
No, like, keep in mind, most of the people you got, like, through your while not streaming are, like, you got, like, 30,000 subs, but most of those didn't really turn into people.
Yes,
like,
that's true, but the loyal fans I did get ended up being super loyal. So it's, like, high numbers, yes, but I also got more quality fans.
I think you'd be with those people, though, if you streamed normally.
Well, yes, that's true. But think about it like this. If you do enough short streams, and you get more of those loyal fans, you get more loyal fans. Now, yes.
Hold on. Vanix is onto something. He says streams are good for recording content for videos.
That's true.
Short streams aren't. Short streams aren't.
Oh, that is true. I don't do short streams for recording. If I'm gonna record for a video, it's gonna be a horizontal stream.
I don't really do short streams. I know YouTube was talking about having an option to be able to short stream and regular stream at the same time, which I'd probably do that if that was an option. Whenever they do add that. But I'm probably not gonna raw dog the shorts feed anymore.
It actually, no, it exists. I could do it on this channel if I wanted to. I have the feature.
You have the feature, bro. Or something, or maybe you can show me if maybe I just don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I'll show you after the stream.
Yeah, but back to talking about is that hacked? Yes, this is hacked. No, this is actually
This is Royal Pear from Royal Pear Gaming.
Jeez. Speaking of the little creators, like, funnily enough, sometimes I'll click on like the small VTubers as well, and like it sucks how I see. So a lot of them, they clearly have like they have the whole like all the assets, like they have their little avatar, they have the little waiting screen, the little chat overlay, like all those things. Like in total, they cost thousands of dollars. It's really expensive to like have the full shebang as a VTuber. Because ever being a VTuber, that's really expensive. And then I'll see that they clearly spent thousands of dollars, and then they, like I said, they'll be like dead silent. I feel bad because like they invested a lot into an ecosystem, and they're not even making the most of it. Like purely out of things that's fixable. Like if they're doing everything they can and they're still like 5U or Andy, like that's just the algorithm. But like.
Well, the way I've always thought, if you are truly doing everything in your power to be like a good content creator, you shouldn't be screwed over forever.
I mean, I did everything I could as a streamer, aside from making actual outside content.
Well, you didn't do a lot of short streams. And I'm not saying
I just prefer short streams.
You did some, but I did more.
No, I just before short streams.
No,
Before that was even an option.
We both know that horizontal streams don't get the reach that.
Well, we know that now. Like we tried for a while, we experimented.
That's true. I also experimented for a time. Like,
yeah, but I always feel bad because, like, you know, if it's like some dude just streaming, I'm like, okay, you know, anyone can boot up OBS and stream, but like, I feel really bad seeing like the little people where they clearly spent thousands of dollars on their assets. It's like, damn. Yeah,
I mean, some people will unfortunately make $1,000 mistakes. It happens to the best of us, you know. Me when I bought that crappy car.
Oh well.
Oh well, now I know not to buy $1,000 cars.
$1,000 car, $10,000 of problems.
Oh, well, honestly, it's because I was raised to be frugal. It's like, oh, always buy the cheapest things you can, so that way you can save money. That's not necessarily...
No, okay. That's not... If something is something you're using often, that's not true. Like, you should invest in your chair, you should invest in your bed and your pillows, you should invest in your car, you should invest in your house. Anything you use often, you should not be frugal with.
Exactly. I've had to learn that. Now, it was mainly my aunt that kind of instilled that idea into my head. She was always like, be frugal with everything.
No, you be frugal with the things that don't matter, but if you're using, like, let's say, would you buy the $1 chair that hurts your butt and gives you back problems? Or would you buy, like, the $200 chair that is comfortable?
Oh, 100% the $200 chair. You don't know how to measure money. This is why Gen Z's poor. This is why millennials can't get houses. Just stop eating the avocado toast hacked.
Dude, avocado's good.
Avocado is good. It sucks that it's expensive, but I know why.
It doesn't grow in most of the United States. I think it grows in California. And I looked it up. The conditions are right for it to grow in Texas most of the time. But if it freezes, it will kill the avocado.
The avocados aren't very chill guys anyway, so...
Avocado's not good? Can we kill this guy?
Huh?
Owen Talks said avocado's not good.
Who said that?
Owen Talks.
Bruh! Owen! That is a very not base opinion to have.
Avocado's great.
I mean, I know as a kid I didn't like avocado, but...
Bro, I loved it as a kid. I had avocado soup as a kid.
Avocado soup?
Yeah, you can make it into a soup. Avocado's awesome. You can do a lot with it.
Is it good?
It's great. It's awesome.
I've never heard of avocado soup. I'm gonna have to try it sometime.
Yeah.
You know, as a kid, I couldn't stand the flavor of just avocado. And my parents are always like, would you like guacamole? And I'm like, well, yeah, because it has other stuff in it. It's not just avocado. But, of course, as a refined adult with the finest of tasting palates, I do love me a good avocado. Would you rather take the red pill or the blue pill? If you take the red pill, all of your dreams will come true. But if you take the blue pill, then, yummy, yummy blue pill.
What if my red dream is to have many blue pills?
Then... I don't know. I haven't thought that far. I'm a lot of things, but I am not the thinker. That's why I need you to think for me, Hacked. I need you to tell me what my channel should be.
Alright, well, I'm making the decision.
He's deciding. Oh boy.
Alright, well, you're going to become a fashion YouTuber.
Bruh! I did not expect.
Alright, well, go on. Gotta turn on the fashion show. Time for studying. What's up, guys? Alright, today we're talking about fashion. Alright, did you know, Big Booby Lady just wore this dress on the runway? Crazy, right? Would smash.
We're getting some heart reactions with that one, Hacked. People pressing the heart button, like the useless heart button in the chat. Why does
I forgot that even existed. I never see people use that.
Yeah, why does that even exist?
It's kind of like more leaning towards like the sort of TikTok style audience. But
this is like,
but
there's
YouTube just copies from everyone else.
There's barely any purpose to it.
I think you're just supposed to see, like, it's supposed to give you an idea of when, like, stream is active. Like, technically chat does that, but, like, when chat's blowing up, like, it also gives you an idea of the vibes, because, like, you know, I see, like, the flushed emoji right now.
Well, they're gonna start doing it now that you said it. Like, I command the chat to spam the party horn emoji right now.
Yeah, it's a little annoying, but it's whatever it is.
Oops. Drop my phone. Oh, no,
also, what an interesting choice of emojis. Like, we got the heart, the smiley face, the horn, the flushed, and then the 100. Like, okay, not the selection I would have picked.
Yeah, where's the anger and crying emojis? Like,
why can't you set your own custom channel emojis? That would be awesome.
Oh, that too. Like, you can upload emojis to the channel for members, but why can't you do the same thing with? Dude, it would it even be that hard to implement? I don't think so.
No, it wouldn't. And it would give more value. Like, maybe only members could use it, but still, it'd give members more value.
Well, yeah, only members could use it. It's the same deal. They can only members can use the channel emojis.
Man, I really hope that one day YouTube will add a feature where you can use channel membership emojis on different channels.
That's what I was thinking too. Why does that not? YouTube, you're literally throwing away money.
They're literally throwing away money because, in the case of Twitch, there's some people who they sub to channels just to get the emojis. Like, they don't watch it. And you might be like, well, that sounds like a waste. The creator makes money, Twitch makes money. Like, who cares? You know, like exactly. That's a win-win for everybody. And then the consumer gets their emojis. So like, there's not only are people making more things, it gives an incentive for people to make better emojis. Because if you have good emojis, people will buy your thing so they can use it in other people's chats. And then the emojis also advertising yourself because people are like, whoa, those emojis are cool. I should go sub to that guy. Like, it is a win-win-win.
No, exactly. There's so many perks, and YouTube's not capitalizing on that.
Is that, like, maybe people can create, like, sort of, like, you know, mean emojis and sort of, like, use them in other people's chat. But I think the easy option there is that you have, like, a little toggle. It's like turn off outside emojis, or something in between. We're gonna have, like, an approved list of channels that you allow their emojis from. Yeah,
that could be an option.
Like, remember when raiding was first added? You had to manually approve the channels that could raid you. That was annoying, but, like, you know, I get the idea because the hate raids were a thing. So, like, it could be like, okay, have an approved channel. Like, so, like, you could be like, okay, I'll allow you to use the Galaxy and Royal Pair emotes on my channel, you know?
Yeah, dude, it would be nice to have the ability to use Never Stare when I enter somebody's chat at random. Well,
people love the Never Stare. Apparently, and, they're saying on the Royal Pair server, it's still one of the most used ones in there.
Bro, you're a celebrity there, Hacked, and you don't even want that.
I wonder.
You wonder.
I wonder if what I can do.
The old noggin is thinking.
It's crazy that Never Stare is so popular. Like, none of the other emojis I've had have, like, had any near the sort of
It's a good emoji. It encapsulates that. Honestly, it encapsulates a lot of different moods. I think it encapsulates a malicious / devious intention sort of mood, where like in a silly way, of course, not like I'm gonna go commit.
There's also like a sort of head empty. It's also like a yes. It's also like, and then there's Aaron stare, which is similar, but gives a technically different vibe.
Well, it's an eviler vibe. It's like I use Aaron stare when I'm being evil, quote unquote.
You say devious? That's what I use Aaron stare for.
Yeah, Aaron stare is more devious. Nero stare is more like silly, empty-headed, or like kind of like that, feeling a little silly, a little devious. I know I use my version of it for a similar reason.
Oh man. Guys, when the Nera merch hits the stores, you guys will be buying.
They will be buying Hacked? Silly Hacked!
Will be buying as well.
Yes, I will be buying because I am Will. They are not Will. They Owen and they Easy Dupes will be buying.
I need Nera merch so bad.
I need Willinette holding a Nero plush so bad.
You can literally commission that whenever. I think the holding a Wii remote's a great idea.
Dude, that could be used for so many reasons. I don't need to commission other controllers. Like, oh, I'm playing.
I think you get Wii remote. I think you get Wii remote in Joy-Con. Maybe specifically Switch to Joy-Con, but.
I think the Wii remote's enough. The Wii remote encapsulates my personality very well, and the Wii remote it's a controller, and like imagine playing a PlayStation game with a Wii remote. Or a keyboard and mouse game. I'm playing Fortnite with the Wii remote. I think the Wii remote's perfect. I probably wouldn't do a Joy-Con. There are definitely ways I would like to do expressions. I could just see myself having so many expressions. Some niche, some very common, and then some that really just speak to who I am as a person. That's one of the exciting prospects of content creation, getting to really express yourself.
Yeah, I don't know why you have some of your expressions, like cowboy and shirtless. Why do you have those?
I don't. Okay, I think I made shirtless because I was like, if I ever talk about like a gym arc or something like that, or I know it had something to do with actually, well, I think that's just it. I think it was just like a gym arc sort of thing. If I ever wanted to talk about gym stuff, that was what it was for. But I also figured, I don't know. I figured it was a just in case sort of thing. Cowboy though, that's my Texas personality. Like I'm from Texas, guys. Like Texas Cowboys.
He's trying to take my world. This is my Texas.
I'm an immigrant to Texas, and I'm trying to ruin the authentic Texas experience.
He's pretending to be my culture.
I don't know. I mean, I might get some commission that seem useless, but I never know. You never know.
You never know.
You never know. But I do hope that you don't do Nero shirtless. Please don't do that, Hag.
I don't plan on that. I don't really have different Rangers. I only changed the face because it's Nera plush.
Yeah, the Nera plush it truly represents everything that Hacker State is all about.
Well, I think it was like a full Nera, like that gets into like the sort of weirder territory because like it's like, okay, now I'm talking over a girl, but like it's Nera as a plush, so like it's like, okay, like even if they think that's me, they're like, okay, it's just a plush.
Hacker State is a Nera plush at heart.
I wish I was a plush. I would be like, oh boy, I'm sitting on the shelf.
Oh boy, I'm staring empty-headedly to the void.
Oh man. You're being chased by babies.
Well, babies aren't. Well, but I'm not chasing babies. That is a no thing to do as a YouTuber. See, if I wasn't a YouTuber, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But
what? You can't say that, will not. You can't say that.
That's okay.
I just wonder, like, why do so many YouTubers end up being like bad people? Like, I almost wonder if that's like the natural state of a lot of people, and we just don't know because they're not in positions of power. Like maybe like a lot of the population are weirdos, and we just don't know because they're never given a chance to be a weirdo.
You know, that is something that is something to think about. Like, it seems like it's a common thing for YouTubers that reach 1 million subscribers to suddenly get outed as an AI Diddy Blood, or not an AI Diddy Blood, but as a Diddy Blood. And then, but they were always that kind of person. It's just that makes you wonder then how many people are actually like that for real.
I think that's the thing. I think a lot of people are like that, and they're just not given the chance to show it because they're not put in a position of power. But like I don't want to give like a number because I have no idea what the prediction is. But like, I mean, it's obviously like similar. Like I would argue like the Epstein Island stuff is very similar, where like that's nearly every like billionaire, celebrity, politician, all known to man, and like when given the opportunity, they're like, I will do it with the minor. It's like, okay, buddy.
But the question then is why? Why do people end up like that in the first place?
I don't know. If we knew, I mean, I don't know if we could stop it, but I don't know.
Like, I almost wonder if there is a degree of, like, of biology involved, just because I know, like a few hundred years ago, it was much more normal for adult men to get married off to, like, 14-year-old girls. And for the record, I'm not saying that's okay. I'm just saying that a few hundred years ago, and like in history, that was a practice that humans did.
No comment. I am that.
I don't know. I think that might be a part of it.
Well, no matter what you're saying right now, you shouldn't. In no world should you say this because it just. I feel like it could. People might think like you're justifying it.
No, having sex with minors is bad.
Oh man.
No, I should probably stop talking about that.
No, I think it's a bit dangerous to get into it because
this is like
there's always gonna be, no matter how pure, how good you are, there will always be people who are out to get you. And even the weirdest thing is, like, I have noticed a lot of times when people get, maybe not when people get canceled, but when people try to cancel people, they will take things out of context. Like they'll be like, here's the clip, and like obviously they won't see what's before or after, and so people will be like, what? He said that?
Yeah.
Like, I always knew he was a bad person.
No, I'm not.
He always rubbed me the wrong way.
I'm not a bad person. I just want to be successful, have a good YouTube channel, and find a wife like Copra. Come on, I simple desires.
A wife like what?
I was joking. I was like a wife like Copra, like from
Compa, not Copra.
I don't know. I don't play Neptunia. You also know I'm bad with names, hack. I am really bad with names. I started watching JJK. I was telling them on stream. You were there. I got a few of the names down now, but I could not remember, like, Yuji or...
Dog, I only know Yuji and Gojo, I'll be real. I am not really good with the Japanese names, especially when they don't say them very often in the show.
Like, I remember a few of them. There's Yuji, Gojo, and is it Nanami?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
Yeah. I'm not. Well, what I'm saying though is I'm just not very good with names. I don't remember names at all. It doesn't matter what media it is, until I see it a bunch of times. And I've always been this way. There was a teacher when I was in the 4th grade. It took me like a whole month to get his name down.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm. Okay, it's funny. I'm like grave Pokemon.
My brain just.
But human names, especially when they're like a bit of like foreign ones, it's like a lot of anime take place in Japan, so obviously they have Japanese names.
What? Japanese animes take place in Japan? This is news to me, Hacks.
No. It's funny. I say that, but like half of them also take place in like Fantasyland, so you know, not all of them. And I find the fantasy names a lot easier to remember than the Japanese ones.
Well, yeah, well, it's kind of like how U.S. media often takes place in the United States. It's almost like the country in which the media is from is gonna be where the traditions and stuff shown are influenced from. This is crazy.
Guys, I need a Texas anime right now.
Doesn't that exist?
I have no idea.
I wouldn't know either. And no, Owen, I don't remember your name. I could never remember a fella like Owen.
It's so weird that you're getting an anime though. It's so different.
Part of it was I view it as the chance to get more cultured and to influence my personality for the better. Like, I know earlier I was like, I gotta watch anime for the content, but it's more so for the personality. If I have more media in my palettes, there's more points of things I can talk about. I'm the kind of guy that, to a degree, gets influenced by what I watch. Not so much where like, oh, I want to be like Gojo now because I saw Gojo in JJK. Because I'm not Gojo. I'm willing at. But like, I could think something or someone is cool and be like, man, how do I relate to this person?
Gojo. Yeah, if you like JJK, you're gonna love some of the later stuff. Like, I think JJK is fine. It looks good. I think it was good. But like, you're gonna love some of the later stuff. If you think this is the peak, you haven't even scaled the mountain.
I don't think it's the peak. I think I'm just getting started. Like you were telling me that Attack on Titan is even better.
Attack on Titan is awesome. Attack on Titan is really good. Like that's just like, I'm gonna be honest. I probably watch more slice of life, funny, like isekai kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, actually, I do appreciate the little slice of life bits in JJK. I watched those. I watched those all the way through as well. Yeah,
there's some people that hate those. I'm like, bro, kill yourself. Like, dude, those are. I love when characters are just hanging out. There's full animes like that.
Is Hacks really that loud?
Bro.
It's not that loud. I mean, am I quieter than Hacks?
Chat, someone other than Mofire, say something. Hey, someone else other than that. Yeah, AOT's awesome. Oh wait, I know something I haven't recommended. Okay.
Hack's slightly louder. Oh, okay, I had to turn your volume down, Hack. Just a tad.
No, turn yourself up. Hack is more aura. I'm just more powerful. Say mask like a man.
Okay.
I read the name. I know who you are. I read the name though. Okay.
Well, I mean, both are valid. If you don't want to be called Moafer, don't put your name as Moafer.
Yeah, why is that your name here if that's you don't want to go by it?
Oh yeah,
I appreciate the net picture though. I always see them like, hell yeah.
Speaking of like of the term Moa, I actually recently learned what that Moe
or Mo, or it's not Moa. It's I've seen Moe and Mo.
Like, but you know what I'm talking about, Hacks?
Yes, I know what it is. It's the like cute characters. You prefer mask? Change your name then.
It's not just that. I mean, these are kind of synonymous, but it's cute characters that instill a desire to protect. Think of like, shoot, what's the name of the game with the astronaut and the android?
Pragmata.
Yeah, think like that. What's her name? Diane would be considered Moa because it instills that fatherly instinct.
Moa. It is definitely not Moa.
How do you pronounce it?
Let me get the official.
Because when I looked it up,
it's Moe. It's literally Moe.
Moe.
It's not Moa.
Okay, when I looked it up, that's how I think it told me to pronounce it. So that made sense in my mind.
I've seen some people say Mo, but I'm 99% sure it's Moe.
Well, it's definitely not Mo.
It's not. I mean, it's spelled Mo.
I mean, he's not a bartender and miserable. That's a Simpsons.
Yeah, I definitely find characters like that appealing. I don't know. It tickles the brain.
Well, I mean, a Moe type woman is my type of woman, to be honest.
I don't know if real women are like that.
I think.
I mean, if they were, that'd be cool, but I don't know if I believe it.
Well, Moe as like a whole archetype isn't 100% realistic, but I think there are women that like the idea of being protected. Like, I think that's
okay, so I will say Moe does not mean anything about protecting. The official definition is Moe is related to the feeling of cuteness a character can evoke. So it is literally just a cute character. The protection thing you kind of made up.
No, that's not the description I saw.
I literally have the actual official definition. It says,
can you send that to me?
Moe is a slang referring to the affection, adoration, devotion, and excitement felt towards characters and manga, anime, video games, and other medias.
I mean, devotion could be interpreted as protection.
The protection, that is like the biggest stretch part. It is literally just a cute character.
I don't know.
And there's sort of an aesthetic that ties to it. Like, it's not like even generally cute. Like, there's sort of an aesthetic for it as well.
That's what I saw when I looked it up, and it makes sense in my mind. Well, because even so, usually a desire for to protect and someone who is cute is kind of synonymous.
No, you have see, here's the thing. You can have a Moe character that's more powerful than you.
Well, yes. I mean, well, I guess by what
there's
I saw.
There's plenty of powerful, powerful characters that are adorable.
Well, okay,
this is funny. Moe usually refers to girls, but there are Moe boys as well. Kirby can arguably be referred to as Moe, and Kirby is capable of kicking your ass.
Well, let me specify. It's not whether or not they actually need protection. It's someone who instills a desire to protect.
That is not the definition. I have the definition of.
Well, but from what I saw, let me specify.
One eye is pulling it out of his. I don't know what you looked up, but.
Hacked is trying to make me feel like I'm an idiot.
Well, you're going on about that. It's just like, I do not believe that is the official definition.
Well, I mean, you were saying that one could be Moe, but also powerful anyway, and I was like,
yes.
If we're going by my definition, then it's not about whether or not they actually need protection. It's just about someone who makes you feel like you need to protect. And at this point, this isn't about whether or not your or my definition is correct. It's just about, from what I saw, if we're going by my definition, then...
Oh, you gotta get the right definition out, otherwise you're gonna say it in the wrong term and people are gonna flame you in the comments.
Oh no! Oh, he used the wrong term for someone who's cute. Cancel him! He doesn't deserve to have 5 subscribers. Nah, Hack's, I mean, maybe a little bit, but Hack's afraid of me in some regards.
What? I'm afraid of Walnut?
You're afraid of me in Mario Kart.
You gonna beat me up?
I don't know. Easy Dupe said I'm afraid of you, and I'm afraid of your judgment, Hack. I just want you to acknowledge me as your equal.
Well, you're not my equal. You have 5,000 subs. Get up there, buddy. You gotta work your way up. It's like I'm below par. Then we got a food chain here. Come on, let's get those numbers up.
So true.
Hopefully one day. Or at least as you get bigger, the gap. Like technically, like if we are like 500,000, a 50K gap is nothing. But at 50K and 5K, a 50K gap is quite a bit.
Yeah, that's like 90. You're 90% bigger than me right now.
Yeah.
Or 9. Well, I guess 10
like,
times.
technically, once you're like in the millions, like if I had like 3 million, you had like 2.6 million, like that's like not a big gap. Relatively speaking, like obviously 400,000 is like from zooming far away, that is a gigantic number, but like relatively speaking, like you'd be like, yeah, these guys are similar sized creators.
Yeah.
Perception is weird, isn't it? That's well, crazy.
It's just about overall scale, because like right now you're 10 times my size, but if I was 2.6 and you were 3 million, you're not even 1 times my size, or you're not even 2 times my size.
Yeah.
Like that's the big thing. It's about exponents. Hack's your favorite YouTuber, and I'm not. I'm gonna kill myself. Nah, it's okay. Hack's a great YouTuber. Y'all should.
I'm making fantastic content. You guys should watch it if you don't already.
Yeah.
You're like ignoring a star in like Seaslide. You're not doing a. Wait, was it Seaslide? No, no. I think there's a star you missed. Or I might be wrong.
No, I went back to get the Silver Stars one. That was the one I skipped.
Oh no, you're missing the purple comet. That's it.
Well, the purple comet hasn't spawned there yet, or at least it didn't when I left the engine.
Well, you'll know now because when you beat this, it's gonna spawn you next to the board in front of the observatory, so you can check that.
Well, I won't do that tonight. We'll do that another time.
I know it's a bad start, Will Not. You're powerful.
Bro, I already did the one in Freeze Flame, and then fell off about halfway through for some weird reason.
Okay, you shouldn't be falling off in Seaslide though.
But it is funny because like, this is like noob levels of Rust I'm experiencing. This is kind of crazy.
And I thought you were gonna use the bee mushroom. I can't believe you used the boo mushroom.
Yeah, I'm truly I'm a true boo.
I believe the achievement here was for using the bee mushroom though, so that's why I say that.
No, I try to be a pro gamer.
It's funny. There's delay, so I see you say no before you die.
I am only a gamer. Oh, that's okay. I beat Simon Divergent Star. I'm proud of that.
No, that's impressive. That's impressive. I haven't sat down to even beat the first Simon. I'm like, I don't really want to do the others because I know they're gonna take a while. And then Will not did it. Like obviously for reference, it did take a while. So like,
it was like 7 to 10 hours.
That's a lot. Like the longest I've ever spent on a boss is like a Dark Souls boss, and it was like 7 hours. So like, I don't want to redo that. I'm gonna be honest. And if it was the lower end, you're saying 7 to 10. If it was 10, that's longer than any other boss I've ever done.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, at the end of the day, you have more innate talent in games, but I have more drive. So
well, here's the thing. Like, it's just sort of like it's whether you want to put the time into it or not. It's like,
well, yes.
Part of me would rather play new experiences than spend 10 hours on the same experience, if you know what I mean.
No, I get that. There's nothing wrong with that. What I'm saying is I have the drive to where I'm willing to put a lot of time into one thing. I think
I can if I wanted to. I just don't want to. Because I've done it. I mean, obviously, Kaizo Final Bowser, like, that's a long run.
Well, same.
Bro's not in the Kaizo credits though. SMH.
Yep, I'm bad. Mad cause bad.
Yeah, I think I've done Kaizo Final Bowser like 3 times. The first time was obviously the hardest though. Like, I bet if you did Simon now, you'd probably be able to beat him in like 30 minutes.
Yo, what's up, Moonflower? And meet guest star Hacker⁵ you've never seen before.
Wowie! Zowie! I love Mario Wonder because I say Wowie Zowie now.
Wowzers Zousers!
I've been saying Wowzers now, it feels wrong. But like, I kind of like it because it's like illegal.
Bruh, okay, I did that so wrong. I forgot, I'm supposed to long jump there.
Long jump? Man, this is a good conversation though. Chat, what do you guys think? Okay. Be honest. Do you like Will not talking to himself, or do you like the conversation more?
Well, I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to chat.
Oh, I guess talking to chat.
I cannot talk to myself.
Hello, Willie Ned.
Oh, hello there, Hacker⁵ from the hit YouTube channel Hacker⁵.
No, I'm you. I'm Willie Ned.
Oh,
you're talking to yourself.
Hello there, Willie Ned. Surely was a fire thing we did the other day, huh? What?
I know. I really liked when you got hit by the truck.
I've never been hit by a truck. It was a motorcycle.
You've been hit by several things, but no truck yet?
No truck. I've been hit by a couple of cars coming out of driveways. Actually, and then there was that one car that like kind of sideswiped me the other day. When they got onto the wrong side of the road to turn left, and I had my turn signal on because my electric bike has a turn signal on it. I had my turn signal on. I was turning left. In the middle of the turn, they slam the brakes and they start honking their horn like, "Oh, geez, I'm the one at fault here. Even though I'm turning left and I have my turn signal on and I was in front of you, and you're the one getting onto the wrong side of the road. Somehow I'm at fault." But of course, she was. Well, actually, I'm not gonna say that on stream. I already told you.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say that. I will say this though. I don't think she had a driver's license.
Will not.
There's nothing wrong with saying that.
I know.
You should not drive without a driver's license.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Vanek says the conversation is good.
That's good. He's the only one that responded. Goodness gracious. What a shame.
Well, I think a lot of them are just either they've gone away or they're just listening in.
Oh, this is 9 viewers. Yeah, that's solid.
Well, thankfully, I won't have to get hit by vehicles much longer.
Hopefully not. Oh yeah, the less you DoorDash, the less likely you'll get hit. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully this, like, well, I mean, hopefully the YouTube thing will work out too, but I don't want to do purple coins right now. Oh, you know, actually, I should do the red star.
It's always a good start.
Dude, I love the red star. This is one of my favorite parts of the game. You get more of Rosalina's, like, more Rosalina lore. This is the gates. The Gateway Galaxy! Bro, so what did you think of the Gateway Galaxy in the Mario Galaxy movie?
It was interesting that it was kind of like an airport stuff. Like, a part of me is a little sad that it was a bit less, like, traditional. But I don't think it was bad, per se.
I actually, for knowing what kind of studio made the movie, I actually liked the design. I think it makes sense. It's the gateway to the other galaxies. Kind of like how airports in real life are the gateways to the rest of the world.
Right.
I liked it. Now, if I was the one that made the Galaxy movie, it would have been done differently, but I don't think like Nintendo does. I gush for all the wrong reasons, basically. But that's okay. That's just a part of what makes me. It's just what makes me me, man. Like, I am Willy Nat. I am not Shigeru Miyamoto.
Miyamoto.
So, Mario Galaxy.
Mario Galaxy. This planet alone gives me like just vibes of like the Wii era. It's
This takes me back.
I love this planet so much.
This takes me back to my childhood. When I was a kid, even as a kid, I was able to admire how beautiful the atmosphere of this planet is. Like, that's a part of why I'm so nostalgic for this game, even to this day.
It's so beautiful.
It's like, and that's the thing, right? If you're able to appreciate the beauty of something as a kid, then as an adult, it's just greater. Because
what a beautiful game. Oh, Mario Galaxy. See, that's still the one thing. Galaxy 2 is in some ways a better gameplay, but like Galaxy 1 is so awesome.
And that's why Galaxy 1's my favorite. I know I'm biased and all, but I mean it's an opinion. It's not necessarily a matter of fact. I mean, it's kind of hard to actually say which is better because people like different things. If you're going solely off of gameplay, yeah, Galaxy 2 is better. They have better levels. And, well, unless you prefer open-ended levels like what Galaxy 1 has, then Galaxy 1's better. But if we're talking just what's more fun, I would say Galaxy 2 is more fun. There's more types of levels, there's more mechanics. It's also a little more difficult than Galaxy 1. But if you're someone who likes atmosphere, like me, then Galaxy 1 is going to be the long shot favorite.
Yeah, Galaxy 1 just so magical. I've done this before. Galaxy 2, a lot more of the galaxies are just like, oh, green grass, cloudy skies, you know? A lot less like space-themed looking levels, and like, you know, they look nice enough, but like they don't feel like space adventure. It feels like Mario adventure.
Yeah, honestly, that's a really good way of putting it. That's not a critique of Galaxy 2. It's just a different design. Think of like 3D Land.
No, it is a critique. I think it's worse.
Oh, is it a critique? I wouldn't call that a critique.
I prefer the Galaxy games to be more of the grand space adventure rather than wacky Mario adventure, because there's 10 billion other wacky Mario adventures.
Actually, that's fair. Okay, now I guess that kind of is a critique then. I was thinking more like just design language. I'm not usually one to critique design language per se, because it's like, at the end of the day, different games are going for different designs. But it's like, I was using 3D Land as an example, because, yeah, it's objectively a mid-Mario game. But, it was designed to be a quick and easy game to pick up. Because one of the ideas of the 3DS was that it would be a console you just pick up and play quickly on the go. Like, maybe you have 10 minutes for lunch or something, or like, you're on your lunch break. Oh, let's get a few levels in 3D Land out of the way.
Yeah, just like, both, see, unironically, 3D Land and Galaxy 2 are like the new Super Mario Rosification of Mario Galaxy. Each one is furthermore. So Galaxy 2's more linear, and more like general, like generic Mario adventure compared to Galaxy 1. And then 3D Land is far more linear and like far more generic Mario.
Ooh,
It's a new Super Mario Brosification.
I will say this. Mario Galaxy 1 was the last game in my last 3D Mario in my opinion to stick to the classic 3D Mario formula.
No, Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2 have the exact same formula. The Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2 are way closer to, like, okay, not exact same wrong, because like we've been discussing this, but they're way closer to each other than they are to the games beforehand. Like 64 and Sunshine are actually incredibly similar, and Galaxy is actually very, very different than Sunshine. I would argue Galaxy 1 and 2 are closer to 3D Land and 3D World than they are to 64 and Sunshine.
Really? I mean, I see what you mean, because...
So, 90% of Galaxy 1 is go from point A to point B. That's how 3D Land and 3D World work. 64 and Sunshine are not like that.
Like, no, I see what you mean. I just think because maybe it's more in a matter of atmosphere, because 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy 1 all aim for a more open-ended atmosphere.
64 is not aiming for atmosphere. The atmosphere they had just the side effect of whatever they did. Like there's a few things that like work out really well, but like that is a game where like they were doing things.
Well, I'm not sure how to describe it then. I see like Galaxy 2 as a turning point for 3D Mario.
Now, Sunshine has an incredible atmosphere. That game has one of the most unique atmospheres in the game. It's so, like, we're talking about how Galaxy kind of like, I like the theming of Galaxy. Sunshine is probably the game that has a theme and sticks to it the hardest. Like, even in Galaxy 1, there's some sort of, there's levels that, like, don't really match the theming as strong, right? Sunshine, literally everything is very deeply all tropical island themed, and because of that, we get a lot of, like, really unique, interesting experiences because of limitations breed creativity.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that. I say, give you that.
Yeah, because if Mario can do everything, Mario's gonna be like, grassland, snow area, volcano area, desert area. If Mario can't do that, they'd be like, okay, we have airport runway, we have amusement park, we have haunted hotel, like, just, you know, like, sure, those are all, like, in a way, like, related to each other conceptually, but that's what makes them interesting. When they can do everything, it seems like you're not really going for, like, sort of interesting things, and it just becomes all disconnected, you know?
Are you talking about, like, how Galaxy 1 is more spread out?
Galaxy 1's got a lot more of, like, just theme. Like, Galaxy 1's basic theme is space. And, like I said, several of the planets, like, literally is meaningless while this in space are like Honey Hive. This has nothing to do with space, I'll be real.
Well, no.
This is the B level.
Well, okay, but I don't think that's an issue, because I think it's just, like, every galaxy is its own atmosphere. It's like, with how big and vast and infinite space is, surely somewhere like this could exist somewhere out there in space. I think it's believable.
I think you missed the point of what I said then, if that's the response you have.
I think that we're thinking of the design of the games differently.
You have missed my point in your head. It's like, pew!
Did you clarify then? Because I think I must.
Okay, so what I'm talking about is that Sunshine sticks to its theme the hardest. Galaxy and especially Galaxy 2 break away their theme often. Like I'm saying here, this level could exist in several other Mario games.
Oh, so you're not saying that's
physically unchanged.
You're not saying it's a bad thing. You're just saying
it's not. Okay, the level itself isn't bad. Like, but if you look at the level by itself, I think it requires a bit of courage and creativity to stick to a theme. But like, in essence, nothing is wrong with how Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2 do it. But I think it's like really cool when a game like that's what makes Galaxy 1 more special. Galaxy 1 sticks to the space theme harder than Sunshine does. Like, not Sunshine, Galaxy 2 does.
Yeah, geez. Sunshine doesn't stick to the Galaxy theme?
No, sorry. Theme? It's not, no, like I was saying, Sunshine sticks to its theme the best. It is quite possibly the most themed Mario game, and it is awesome at that.
Okay, yeah, I just missed your point then. I'm a little bit silly.
You need to lower that. There's purple coins in there.
Oh, that's right. Me for gore.
Bro, trying to cheese the level when he's forgetting the purple coins.
Imagine.
Yeah, well, now you're trying to pretend you're good, but you're actually skipping the level.
Yeah, I'm actually the worst Mario Galaxy player of all time. That's why I failed the lockout like 4 years ago.
But then you went and found someone worse than you, and you forgot about $100.
It's so funny. I don't know if he threw for content or if it was really that bad at the game.
I think he just doesn't play Mario Galaxy, so yeah.
Well, yeah, but Galaxy's not a hard game. Like,
yeah,
sure.
but like, it doesn't matter if it's a hard game. If you don't play the game, you're gonna be inherently worse than someone that does.
Well, sure, but he didn't even try. Like, for $100, yeah, like, there's no competition. But it was more like he didn't even try. He just gave up he gave up in the credit or in the intro.
Wowzers.
I know it's. But at least it was $100. I do enjoy $100. He'd never do that again, though. Smart man.
I thought he said he would, but it would be a new super.
Oh, okay. He would never do Galaxy again. That's what I said.
No, he's not doing Galaxy again.
He'll never touch this game again as long as he lives.
Oh man.
Gemini can kill itself, Anix. Are you someone to just automatically trust our AI overlords? Because apparently Gemini thinks that you're the best tower tennis player in the world too, and that tower tennis was made by Hack Crusade.
Oh, the tower tennis was made by Hack Crusade. That's funny.
No, where did he get that from?
That probably just like kind of. Okay, tower tennis probably isn't talked about much because I'll be real, it's a mini game in WarioWare.
Yeah, no, nobody's talking about tower tennis.
They probably just like try and. A lot of AI is taking like context from the situation. I mean, situation. No, I think that's right. It takes context from the situation. Like, okay, Hack Crusade is the guy they're talking about that makes these games. Hack Crusade probably made tower tennis because I don't know what the hell tower tennis is.
Remix, I play the Mario and I do the Galaxy.
What does the will not do? It's true.
Well, in all seriousness, that's a good question. What do I do? What kind of content do I make? I don't even know the answer to that question yet. Am I a Mario YouTuber? Am I a personality? I don't know, man. I don't know what I want to do. It's really hard to figure that out. I'm not even afraid to make mistakes. I need a sense of direction to start. Because I know I'm going to make mistakes. I don't need my next video to get 1 million views. It's not going to. And that's okay. Because maybe 50 videos from now I will.
Yeah, I know. Thankfully, I have my vision. It took me a while to kind of nail down what I want, but I'm going to be honest. Right now, my kind of thing is... My probably biggest inspiration, I'm not exactly doing the same thing as him, but my biggest inspiration is probably Scott DeWaz in particular. I kind of like talking about gaming history or sort of like going into like things that I think are interesting. And then I'm gonna have some like little personal stuff, like my personal adventures. Like obviously that recent short was like, you know, I made the freaking the channel. Like I think it's cool to talk about like what I'm doing as well. But I like going into the details and stuff. I like blabbing around. I have probably hundreds of hours of knowledge. I just gotta figure out how to package it.
Well, at the end of the day, I do know that whatever I end up doing, I want the central focus to be around my personality. I think that is sustainable for the long term. I just have to figure out what that vessel is, basically. It's tricky, but that's why, like, I know one day we'll figure it out. One day. I really want to get back into content. I miss making content. I never wanted to stop.
Well then, get back into it.
Indeed. Yeah, I mean, I'm also proud of Anix for finally taking the leap to actually make content as well. Because for a while he was having excuses as well. He was like, oh, but I want everything to be perfect from the get-go, and...
Oh, that's an awful mentality. If it's perfect, it'll never be perfect because you're ass. So
I don't
learn to
wanna
get
waste
good, and then it'll be perfect down the line.
I don't
You'll
want to
never be
waste
perfect
time
first.
making stuff that's gonna just fail. Like, I'm a very
You have
like
to fail to get
optimized kind
good.
of. That's what I was saying. I
Alright.
recognize that. My concern is not about whether I'm gonna succeed or fail, because I'm 100% gonna fail, and that's okay.
Yeah, so the easy thing to say is quantity makes quality. Quality does not happen out of nowhere. Quantity makes quality.
Luigi is approximately 29 stars away, Formosphere, from the hit YouTube channel called Formosphere. I just gotta figure out where I want to go. That's the only question. I think hopefully you and I can have a good conversation about that after stream hacked.
Well,
Oh, actually, better yet, Formosphere. Luigi is right here. He's in Honey Hive Galaxy.
Luigi.
Okay, I know we've talked about this before, Hack, but what is actually stopping you from just being consistent? Because I know you have your phases, or you come back to content for like a month or two, and then you take another month or two break.
So okay, it's usually something happens, like some sort of IRL thing happens in the way that stops me, and after that it's like, well, shoot, I skipped one. I mean, I might as well skip the second one, you know.
Bro, slacking.
It's literally just procrastinating. There's no real value. In a perfect world, I should be able to lock in. Like, yes, there will probably be times where I end up missing a short or two, but if I can lock in and get ahead, like right now I have two editors. One's editing something. I need to get the other one something. The further I can get ahead, the less I'll likely to be missing a day because I'll have like padding to skip.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a part of why I want to switch over to long forms as well. So that way I have less of that, like, I need to get a short done today, otherwise I'm a failure sort of mentality. Oh. Terrace finished.
Terrorist? You killed a terrorist? Good work, Wilnut.
Truly own the terrace through this one.
Chat, they're shipping us. I mean, Wilnut, they're shipping us.
I see that. I don't see you complaining, though.
I'm not into Wilnut. Sorry, Wilnut.
That's it. You've left me no choice, Hacked. I'm gonna jump off the fountain.
Yippee! Oh, man. Sorry, guys. I'm actually into the anime women instead. Hack, I remember your sins. I remember my sins too, man.
I don't know if that's very healthy, Hacks. Anime women are not real.
Yet.
Yet. I mean, like I said earlier, if an anime girl was real, I would not turn her down.
Well, here's the funny thing. If anime women were real, they'd probably treat you the same way as an actual girl. Unfortunately, so that's why you gotta grind. So when they inevitably come, you can be like,
yes.
Hello, woman. They'd be like, oh, you're so hot, Mr. Willionette.
Yes. That's what I've been doing, man. I mean, that's why I stopped making content for a while. But now we got the means to make the content and succeed. There's no way that this client actually fails. We're just in a slow season. I got 336 residents at my disposal. There's no way, knowing where they're at, that I can't get enough of them to go to the market instead. I don't see that. I just don't see that being a problem. I will say this. I am looking forward to eventually getting out there and starting to date. Like, I think my social confidence has gone up. Just because I feel better about myself. I'm taking better care of myself. I was saying it on my last stream. I do think that I am more attractive now. Now, I know you'll be like, I don't know, Willie Nat. I don't really like the beard. But I'm not trying to make you attractive to me, Hack. You just like clean shit. You like clean faces.
No, I don't. Well, has a beard. I'm not into beards.
Yeah, I like the beard personally.
Well, sorry, Wilnut.
I don't have the Hack Crusade approval.
No, he doesn't.
Well, I know my mom was into my dad's beard, so if that means that women like that exist.
You have the into beard gene. Goodness gracious. I do wonder what your journey's gonna look like. I hope you find something well.
Well, at the very least, I know what I do have a pretty good idea of, like, what kind of lady I am looking for.
Oh, I was talking about your YouTube.
Oh.
Oh.
You don't want to know about my taste in women?
Compa shaped.
Unironically, kind of true.
Blonde, cute, massive hunkers.
I mean, does he have honkers? I didn't know.
Yes, Compa has really big hunkers. Like I said, they're making them smaller in the new game, and people are upset about it. Compa was never my favorite character, so like I'm not too worried about it. Like I mean, I'm always it's always sad when there's less boobs in the world, but you know, Compa wasn't my waifu, so I don't have to worry about that.
Well, no, I'm not saying I'm not a boob guy, but you are definitely more of a boob guy than I am, Hacked.
I mean, I'm totally fine with flat characters. I think boobs are funny.
No, I'm definitely more so just into that like moe aesthetic, or moe. Is that how you pronounce it?
It's moe, yeah.
Moe, yeah. I'm less concerned about the lumps on the chest and more concerned about the overall being.
Crazy conversation? No, this is serious.
This is Sky Talk.
Dark Wired.
Actually, it says you got a star. I think you need to get your eyes checked, Hacked.
Target.
That's not what it says either. I think I'll get 2 more stars, and then I'll end the stream.
It says Stargate in like, what is it?
The Japanese
Korean,
version.
I think.
Or Korean. Well, I think both Japanese and Korean versions say Stargate.
Vanix bringing up his waifu up here. That's crazy. Will that showed me who she was.
I mean, okay. Like, she's not even a bad creator. We do give Vanix a lot of shit for it, just because it's funny.
I mean, I think it's kind of fun. Like, so, like, no hate. Like, if there was a VTuber in the community, like, I'd be totally fine with that. I just think it's kind of funny for someone to talk about a VTuber a lot. Like, imagine if you treat a flesh tuber the same way some people treat VTubers. I was like, dude, I got. Scott the Waz is so cute.
I just think it's funny, but I feel like I can learn a couple things from Jelly Star. Because I look at the way she talks to her audience, and I look at the way I do, and I'm like, there's a bit of a similarity. Now we're not.
I would argue like VTubers are kind of going through something a bit different than like I said. So a lot of the people who watch VTubers aren't watching regular YouTubers. Like there are people who watch both, but like VTubers are almost like in their own little world. VTubers don't really do a lot of stuff with flesh tubers.
Yeah.
And a lot of the audience only watches VTubers.
I mean, I can see that,
like,
and I do know that a lot of people who watch creators, or watch VTubers in general, are doing it for the eye candy more than anything. Like,
I think it depends on the creator. Like some of them have massive knockers, some of them don't. I mean, and even if they're cute, like you can, I think they can be pleasant to look at.
Well, right. Well, some people definitely take the pleasant look at thing further than others. Like, I for one can agree. Yeah, Jelly Star is pleasant to look at, but I
think my big thing is a lot of VTubers, I think they're cute. Unfortunately, like I don't watch a lot of female so female humor is just different than like boy humor. And unfortunately, like in my autistic brain, I don't find a lot of funny girls. It's such a like arguably sexist thing to say, but like.
Oh yeah, and you want to criticize what I see on stream, Hacks? That's crazy.
I mean, look, this is just sort of like humor preference. Like, okay, I've met funny women, but like, I think like obviously male humor resonates more with other males.
Yeah.
And, like, see, a lot of the VTubers, I like the characters themselves, like the character that they're playing. But like, when it comes down to like the humor they make, like, it's either gonna be like this sort of like not really what I find funny.
Well, I will say this for me, I more so find humor, you know, like, I don't know if I have a gender preference for humor, because I think if something's funny to me, it's funny. But I definitely am a lot more biased to like, humor with friends, regardless of whether they're male or female. Like, you could say something stupid or something that would not be funny if I didn't know the person or if they were a stranger. But if they are my friend and they say something that's arguably stupid, it can come off as more funny. But it depends on the context as well.
And like I said, I'd be more than willing to have like a VTuber in the community if there's one that was like, I'm fine with participating outside of the VTuber circle. I know there's a few that like participate with like normal people. And like no to the ones that don't, because like I know like they're sort of like they're obviously they're cash cows. Don't like when they talk about people outside of their VTuber clique.
I will just say this. I know it's unlikely, but if I ever got the chance to collab with a VTuber, I would take it.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, like, you know, I'm a PNG. I'm not that different.
Well, I just say that because we know that VTubers tend to only collab and hang out with other VTubers. It's an isolated community. But if I was big enough, for example, or if I had a VTuber in the community that was of decent size and liked what I did, they might be willing to collab because of that.
Yeah, so also the big thing is probably they kind of like make content like in a different little circle. Most VTubers, their content is purely focused on streaming. I don't see a lot of VTubers that make like actual content on the side. So that definitely also makes it a bit weird. Like, funnily enough, so right now there's kind of like a little VTuber that like Pear's been working with a bit. And Pear's the one is like, do content. It's so funny. Cause like, it's really kind of funny because that is kind of like outside of like the traditional norm for a VTuber. And like, there's a few VTubers I've seen make shorts, but I basically never see VTubers that make like long forms.
Well, I know Jelly Stara does, but
she is not big. I wouldn't know who she was if you didn't tell me who she was.
Ah, true.
And aren't her long forms just like edited streams?
Yes, that's exactly what they are.
Yes, I think that's not even like general long forms, I would say.
Well, see, those are the kind of long forms that if I did have the streaming audience, those are the kind of long forms I would put on the streaming channel. My high quality long forms, like my deeply edited, well thought out storytelling long forms, would be on the main channel.
Hold on, chat's trying to get my attention. Sorry, chat. What? Know your name? Xbox guy? I've seen you.
They want me to play Sexy Luigi on stream.
Yeah, I've been ignoring that request.
Bro, we're playing Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, they got unsexy Mario.
Average Mario.
That was good. I'm not gonna lie. Mario's ugly. I know he's shorter. I know he doesn't have the manly chest. I know you're not gonna put your face into his breast.
Yeah, his biceps probably couldn't crush the stars either. He can crush Goombas, but...
I mean, anyone can crush a Goomba.
Oh yeah? I'd like to see you try hacked.
Ironically, in real life, Goombas are they're like pretty big. I'd be kind of scared of a Goomba, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, thank goodness you weren't the last one on your block to watch the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. I wasn't either.
Mario Spatter, it's true. And Mario Kart, Luigi and Mario are the same weight, but since Luigi's taller, that means Luigi's weight is better adjusted than Mario's.
So that means that Luigi is less fat than Mario.
Yes.
Wow, I'm just like Luigi for real. Nah, it's so funny. My youngest brother, He's supposed to be better than me in basically every way, physically. He's supposed to be stronger. Well, I don't know about stronger, but okay. If you saw a picture of him, you'd be like, how does he look ripped as an 11-year-old? His chin is like, I don't know. I did not expect the chin that he has at age 11. He probably will be stronger than me, but more importantly, he's gonna be taller than me. He's gonna be like 6'4", 6'6".
How do you know?
That's what doctors estimate, and they've said that since he was an infant, I think.
I said I was gonna be 6'4", but then I took Accutane. No, the doctor was like, "You're tall enough."
Well, I don't think he's gonna take Accutane. I could be wrong.
Biggest regret. I would have taken those 4 inches.
Bro, it's just like, I'm Mario and he's Luigi. Well, literally, he's gonna be better than me in every way. He's gonna have 20 vending businesses and make $1 trillion an hour. He's gonna have 20 wives. Like,
well, that's not having 20 wives isn't a good thing.
I don't.
That's illegal, actually, in today's society.
Well, good thing plus more equals better. He's gonna play Mario Galaxy 3, 4, and 5. I don't know, man. You're gonna one day he's gonna be old enough to be on Discord and you're gonna be like, oh, you're so much better than Willy Nat. Like, I can't believe I spent all these years with Willy Nat. Like, he's so lame. What does this bro even do? Play Mario Galaxy for the umpteenth time?
13-year-old. Oh man, that's one thing he'll never have on you. He'll never be older.
That's true.
And you'll also probably, if you want to know something you'll do before he does, you'll probably die first.
Let's go! That's true. I mean, he'll never get to be an oldest child. In fact, he'll be the youngest child. I don't think I could be that. That's not me.
Wowie.
I don't know why a lot of people complain about being an oldest child. I personally take a lot of pride in that fact.
No, supposedly being the middle child is the bad one. Because the middle child, you get the perks of none. Being the youngest child and the oldest child have their perks.
So, no perks. All just consequences.
Yeah, because, like, oldest child, like, you got the perk. Like, there was a time when you were the only one there. That's awesome. Everybody would have to look up to you. You're going to be the first one to, like, sort of get out of the house.
That was very
And the youngest one, everybody's going to dote on you, and you don't have to worry about anyone, like, stealing your thunder.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, that is true. As the oldest child, I was never the one that got bullied by my siblings or disrespected. I was always the one that got respected.
I was a twin. We fought a lot, but, like, the good thing about being a twin at the end of the day is they'll probably be, that's, like, gonna be the person you're probably the closest to in your life. And maybe aside from, like, you know, like, your wife or anything, but, like, my sister and I, like, we're gonna be, like, tight for the rest of our lives, because, like, we have always been there the entirety of, like, life.
True.
Only child's great. Only child's great, but it can be a bit lonely.
So, see, I think that if you are an only child, you think it's great, because that's what you know, and, like, oh, your parents gave you all their attention. That's good. But I think that when you're born into a large family, you find appreciation for having many siblings. You're never lonely. You get to build those lifelong dynamics with not even just like 1 or 2 people, but like a lot of people.
For one thing, siblings are supposed to always be there for you. Like you know, maybe you can have a bad sibling that breaks off from the family, but the sibling should always be there for you. Like, you can't even see the same for your wife. Your wife in America, like, what percentage of marriages end up in divorce?
I think it's like 30 or.
Let me pull it up before I start spouting numbers out.
Well, I would like to specify, you're not wrong, Hacked, but ideally, your wife should be the closest thing to you, always. Ideally.
Okay, yes. 41% of marriages end up in divorce. So, you don't need to worry about that for your siblings. Your siblings, like, while in theory, someone can break up from the family, they do, as they say, blood is stronger than water. Like, family is supposed to be the strongest force.
Well, I mean, that same logic. Well, you say should. Same logic applies to your wife. She should be the strongest thing in your life.
Again, though, nothing is stopping the wife from leaving. your family shouldn't leave. Like I always say, they still can. There will always be exceptions to everything.
Yeah, they
But
can. I'm just saying that if you have something that works out, they shouldn't. Especially if you have children, the last thing you want to do is divorce.
It is really bad for the kids that fatherless kids are more likely to become criminals, so on and so forth. That isn't even the full quote. The longer version of it's literally wrong. I know the full quote is technically, what is it? The longer one is like, the blood of the colt is weaker than the water of the womb. Or no, it's the other way around. The blood of the colt's stronger than water of the womb. But like, that's literally wrong. That's literally just freaking wrong.
Well, I think that's enough stars for today.
He's leaving.
Well, no, I'm not done with you, Hacked.
No, he's gonna destroy me.
I'm not done with you, Hacked. We got stuff to talk about. We got business to
He's
discuss.
dragging me to the back rooms.
But for all of you guys are excused from class.
No.
So until we meet again, my fellow gamers and guys and girls and fellas.